This one, let's switch it up. This one, a lot of space on the screen necessary. I couldn't tell. This one seemed like half a joke, half serious. I'll put it up. The question, I'll read the whole thing. Please tell us about your EDR experience. Can you go to any EDR under the Caesars umbrella or restricted to the one connected to the room you are currently dealing? How closely do they check your badge? Would it be possible to sneak in? Can you have a +1 or +2 or possibly bring a date? What's the best meal? In the military, midnight chow is the best no matter where you are. Good luck dealing. EDRs, so going through these. You can't go to an EDR for a place you're not working. So I'm on my shift at Planet Hollywood dealing. I can go to the Planet Hollywood EDR, employee dining room. Can't go to any other. Also at orientation, the wording was, I don't think they said what they meant. The language was kind of poorly put together, but it sounded like whatever your shift is, you can, trying to figure out which hand is going to make sense for you guys. 1 hour before your shift starts, 1 hour after your shift ends. That's your window for going to the EDR. If you start at 8 p.m., they don't want you coming in at noon and eating lunch and then coming in at 8 p.m. for your shift. But if you start at 8 p.m., you could show up at 7 p.m. and have a leisurely dinner before you start, because you might not even have like 20 minutes sometimes during your breakdown. Can you bring people? No. How closely do they check things? Interesting. You know, at Orleans there's a sign in back of house that says, if you see someone here who shouldn't be here, tell security and you get a cash reward. I have no idea how you would you would really have to know what you're doing. You would really need to be like a former employee to get to the back of house in some of these casinos. Like, if you just wanted, like I said during the Planet Hollywood orientation, I didn't know if I was allowed during lunch to go to the EDR, and I also didn't know where it was. So I don't know if someone just walking in off the sidewalk would be able to get there. But no, it's not like there are obstacles and security checkpoints. I mean, you just have to know the hallways and the doors. But no, you shouldn't be down there. Best meal, was that the last question on here? Best meal I ever had in an EDR? It's probably just something basic that they did well. I remember there was I think it was during July 4th weekend at Orleans last year. They just had like typical barbecue foods. They had hot dogs, they had burgers with all the fixins, and that was probably the best. It doesn't get very grand. You know, someone who at one point worked for a Caesars property said occasionally one of the fancier restaurants in the building would have food that was like about to go to waste, and instead of throwing it out, they would put it in the EDR. So just totally up to being in the right place at the right time, but you might see something amazing in the EDR for that reason sometime. A few people asked this, can you get health insurance with your new job? Yes, need to ask HR about the specifics, but short answer is yes, it's possible. Full-time and part-time are largely meaningless titles. Full-time means you'll be given 5 8-hour shifts each week, so they'll make it as easy for you as possible to work enough hours to get the health insurance. You need to average 30 hours per week on the clock. The first determination is made after your first 6 months of work. Then, so that's the thing. So this is why I need to make an appointment with HR. It's not urgent, but after the series, when I have some more time, I plan on doing this. So first 6 months, I started on May 9th. To me, like, first 6 months would mean, you know, it ends on November 9th. So I would say like midnight, May 9th through 11:59 p.m. November 8th. That would be 6 months, but I need to check if those like times to the minute and those dates are exactly what they mean. Also, I'm not sure that means even if I work enough, I get the benefits instantly. It might mean like, okay, that's the 6 month period, you worked enough, but now you'll get it starting December 1st, January 1st. Need to ask that also. Also, so they get everyone on the same page after, because anyone could have any start date. After your first 6 months, then the determination is made every April and every October. So it doesn't say what date, which is a really big factor. My guess would be April 1st and October 1st. So It looks like the first determination for me will be made from May 9th through November 8th, and then again on April 1st. So that means for my second determination, there's some overlap, because the 6-month period ending April 1st, to me means from October 1st at midnight through March 30th at 11:59 p.m. That's when the second determination is made. So there's some overlap between all of October and the first 8 days in November would matter for both periods. And then they get everyone on the same page, making that determination on April 1st and October 1st. But again, that's when the determination is made. I don't know if on April 1st they look at my past 6 months and see enough hours worked. Do I start? Can I enroll in a plan April 2nd? Short answer, yeah, it's 30 hours per week for 6 months, but there are a lot of specifics I need to ask about. Last question, a lot of people have been asking, can I play at Planet Hollywood as a dealer at Planet Hollywood? No. Planet Hollywood, Bally's, and Paris are one of the Caesars pods. So all 3 of those casinos are considered the same place. If you work at one, you should not play at any of the 3. Eating at a restaurant, I've been told that's fine. Going to a show, I've been told that's fine. You should not be gaming at any of the 3. So I work at Planet Hollywood. I can't play at Planet Hollywood. I can't play at Bally's. I mean, nothing besides poker matters to me. But I can't play poker at Planet Hollywood. I can't play poker at Bally's. But Caesar's Palace is not in that pod. So I'm actually filming this, I think it's shortly after midnight. I think it's like 1 a.m. May 16th right now. Later today, Caesar's Palace is supposed to open the poker room. So I am allowed to play at Caesar's Palace. Not that I plan on having massive amounts of time, but do want to get my status, at least platinum for parking, possibly diamond, but at least platinum, and I'm not there yet. So if I weren't allowed to play at Caesar's Palace, I would need to make a trip to Laughlin, which doesn't even have games going that often at Harrah's, or Reno is the next closest. Probably not making it to Council Bluffs again this year. Probably not making it to Baltimore. So at least I can play at Caesar's Palace and get my status. Glad you enjoyed the video. If you want more free poker content and or print poker content as opposed to audio visual, feel free to go to my Patreon page, sign up as a free member, and you will see every free Monday post on my Patreon page. Here's how to do it. Any video of mine that you're watching, below the video you will see this gray box. It has some information, how many views the video has. It has when the video was published. It has some hashtags. If you scroll down a little, this is all you can see of the gray box at first glance, but on the bottom right you see the word more. You could click on more. You could drop it down so that you see everything in this gray box, the description of the video, and one of the things is the link to my Patreon page. Clickable link. You could click right there on the words Vegas Poker Nomad. It will bring you to my homepage on Patreon. You could sign up to be a free member and you will see every free Monday post if you want some more poker content or if you just want some poker content in print form.